Well, here we are in Anchor Point, Alaska. When we left 5 years ago, we had left our van. We tried to drive away one night, and the snow, we couldn't get out of here. And that's our van up there from 5 years ago. We left it here on Kiki, who was the principal for Jack and Mary at Fireweed. We left it on her land, and we're here to pick it up and visit Kiki. Now look at all this fireweed over here. This is really Alaskan style here. Like old Abe ain't messing around. Can you see all that? Look at all that wood. Look at all that wood. He is not messing around. Hey man, that's the truth right there.
In order to have that equipment in the winter.
So Kiki, so this is the addition. It seems like Abe's been building for 30 years. You got here, and what year did you guys get here?
77.
And you threw up a tiny little cabin?
Yeah.
I'll go film that. Like, it's like a tiny little cabin.
It's like 8 by 8.
And what was it like your first winter in that cabin?
Well, we, the potatoes froze on the floor. It was tight. You couldn't do anything. And when he built the 10 by 16 cabin, I said, I'm so happy I'll never want anything bigger. But then we had to build something bigger.
Mm-hmm. All right, Abe, so you bought this land in 77?
Yeah.
So how did you get up north to Alaska? What happened?
I took a semester off college, and I got here, and I ended up getting high-centered and just stayed here.
Okay. All right. Now, how did you meet Kiki?
Picked her up hitchhiking. Picked her up in the ditch. Happy Valley.
Is that true? You really picked her up hitchhiking?
You're a ditch woman, yep.
Oh, my gosh. That is a great story. 40 years later. So show us the original cabin.
This one right here.
Oh, it's not that little one down there.
I've done that for one summer.
No, I want to see the original cabin.
One summer then.
So that was in 77? You lived in this one?
78 probably, yeah.
This is the original tiny house here, folks.
Turned it into a sauna.
Became a sauna. So this was the one where the potatoes were freezing on the floor in the wintertime, huh?
Well, that was the other one up there.
Oh, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, the other one ain't so bad. That looks like a traditional Alaskan cabin.
Yeah, we sawmilled that out and put it up. And
Yeah.
the addition we added on to it's kind of fallen down. Is all. Yeah, that's 3 kids and me and her. And that's where the kids were raised.
Oh, that's where you raised the kids in this one here.
Yeah, we didn't build a big house till 90 or something.
Oh, okay. A classic Alaskan cabin. And then eventually you built the big house. The Cadillac is over here.
Yeah, we used bigger logs and made it a bigger house. Yeah.
So you started building in 77 and you still ain't stopped, huh, eh?
Still building.
Still building.
Yeah.
Done a good job. I think we're right across the land from you, Abe.
You're not too far away. That's
that
Olson, that's Olson Mountain right there.
That's us.
Yeah, you're on the other side of that.
Yeah, that's...
You ever seen these things?
No.
No? Out of there. There we go. Strung together somehow. Here's a cat carrier. You put that cat in there and you tighten her up real good.
She ain't going nowhere,
You
huh?
go to the airport or something, or Walmart, you just take your cat with you. You got him. Some people don't like that.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
My favorite house in Alaska, though, is definitely this one, 3587. The tarp house, baby. Who needs a roof when you can tarp it in an AK, baby? It's what we do. And this was the road. Last time we were in Alaska, it was snowing, it was slick. We were sliding all over the place. There's this steep road ahead. We're like, no. We went into that little clearing right there. We called Kiki and Abe and said, yo, we're gonna drop the purple nurple off at your farm. We need help, we can't get home. Because if we would've went down this hill, like Mary was advocating, go for it. It's known as Devil's Hill. a constant accident scene, a deadly hill in Alaska known as North Fork Road, which we would have been dead meat, but we dropped the purple nurple. Oh, look how steep this joint is. No, we would have been dead meat going down this hill. We really literally would have slid off of the hill into the ditch on a snowy October Alaskan night. It was a very weird finale for Alaska. But we dropped the nurple off at Abe and Kiki's house. Did you catch that story that Abe and Kiki picked her up hitchhiking 40 years ago? That is an all-American story right there, man. So we got the purple nurple back. The blacks are looking good, man. It's looking good today. And the sun's shining for once.